Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Magil. If you're new here, you're very welcome. If you're returning, hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Lancome Teint Idole foundation and concealer. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts and seeing my application of the product, please keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay guys, before we go on with the foundation application and review, I'm going to try to achieve a simple eye look. Today I'm going to be using two palettes. One of my favorites, the Aroma You Can Base palette, and Pat McGrath Labs palette, mini palette. Now I'm setting my eyes with a setting powder. Using the buffing brush, I'm going to buff this all over my lid. I'm going to use a crease brush and go into the shade here. The colors do not come with names in them, so this dark brown chocolate shade here. So I'm going to use this bronze color here for my cut crease. Okay guys, so I have with me a couple of the Lancome brand makeup products. I have their foundations and I have one of their concealers. So like most of you already know, this is what the packaging looks like. This is a Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear foundation. I got this in the color 520 Suede W. So this is what it looks like. This is a glass bottle, and like I said, I got this in the color 520 Suede. Now I already had a sample size of the shade 500. Comes in the same kind of box. This is a shade 500 Suede W. So today what I'm going to be doing is a kind of try to find my shade and review, but I had used this for a while, the 500W, and I thought it was a tad yellow on me, which is why I decided to buy 520W, thinking maybe that would be perfect. Okay, I'll have to take off my earrings at this point. So this is 500 and this is 520. I don't know, this looks a tad red on me right now. Yeah, this looks red. This seems to match better than this. So this is 520W and this is 500W. 520W and this is 500W. So I'm going to take this off and do the comparison. I'm going to be priming my face with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer in mini size. I'm going to start with 520. So I'm going to be using my NYX Professional Makeup Brush to blend out the foundation. So one thing I didn't do before starting to apply the foundation was tell you guys about the details of the foundation. I apologize. So now I'm going to read about the details on the pack. It's a 24-hour color wear and comfort transfer resistant foundation. It's for all skin types. It's blendable and fresh texture, leaves the complexion smooth, velvety matte with no powdery effect. It's a full coverage foundation. It's all free, fragrance free, transfer resistant, non-comedogenic, tested under dermatological control. So this is the shade 520. Yeah, I don't have any foundation. So it says the foundation offers a velvety matte finish, which is very true. There's a slight glow on my face, you know, which I see, which I really like too, because you know, who doesn't like a glow? But it's just a slight glow. It's not a full glow on effect I'm seeing. It's a full coverage foundation. That was a pump, yeah. And I was able to achieve a full coverage with this. Bear in mind that the only issues I have on my face are my hyperpigmentations around my mouth, which it has done some justice to. Maybe it's gonna look better if I apply more foundation, but I think I'm very fine with this coverage. I don't think I need any more coverage. So the claim that it's full coverage is spot on, because this was just one pump and I was able to achieve a full coverage with this. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply 500 Suede W on this other side of my face. So bear it in mind, this one doesn't have a pump, so the amount of foundation I may use may differ for both sides, since I don't get a pump with this one. So I'm going to use a different foundation brush. This is the Real Techniques Expat Face Brush. Okay, so this is a shade 500W Suede. I don't know, this was probably about a pump, but I'm not too sure. This is a shade 520W Suede. This is just one pump. Now this seems to match my undertones better than this one. I am going to go ahead and apply just a little bit more, not up to a pump, for both sides of my face. We have already been able to achieve a full coverage with this, but I just want to go ahead for those of you who would want to see what two pumps, more pumps, can do more. So very true. Guys, I'm done with applying the foundation now to my face. So this was 520W. I have about 1.5 or yeah, 1.5 palms on this side of my face, and this is 500W suede. So the concealer I purchased is the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Camouflage Concealer. So I got the shade 495 Suede W. I use the picture swatches that come with the whatever makeup you're trying to buy. Their models always showcasing, you know, the shade. So SEPHORA was the brand I used to check for this product, and on the swatches I saw from the models, 465 and 495 didn't seem too far apart in shade color, meaning they only had different undertones. This one looked neutral and 465 looked a bit warm. When I got this, it looked like this, and I was like, wow, it's a tad dark. Yeah, it's just about my skin tone colors. But I was like, I'll just go ahead and do the review, and let's just swatch it and see. Whatever happens, I might use another concealer. So this is what it looks like, and I got the shade 495 right there. It has a very thick consistency, so that's about my shade color. So I don't think this is going to work today, but I'll just use it and then apply something lighter on top of it. It's really thick and a bit tacky. I know my Kylie Jenner concealer in the shade Almond looks very close to this color, though it's a tad lighter than this though. It's very tacky. So it's very thick, so I can't just run over it as easily as I would with other concealer or other liquid concealers. I hope it doesn't crease me up. That's what I look for in a concealer, that it doesn't crease me. You know, sometimes when a concealer is thick, you might find it difficult, you know, trying to blend it out. It might cause some creasing, you know, but this is not giving me any issues. It's blending out smoothly. And it's concealing. It's not the product is not moving around that easily. And I think this is the type of brightening I look for in a product. I don't like that very brightening effect. Just, you know, a shade lighter than my skin is fine. This is new, so I was thinking if this one doesn't work, I might use this one. But I don't think I have to use this anymore unless I want to go for a brightening look. To set my under eye, I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills powder in the shade Deep Peach. To contour, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Match Trio Sticks in the shade Espresso. For my all over face powder, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Setting Powder in the shade Nutmeg. For blush today, I'm going to be using the AOA Perfect Blush in the shade Auburn. To highlight, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Face Illuminator Powder in the shade Inspiration. This is what it looks like. To spray my face, I'm going to be using MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in the shade Lavender. I want to use a red lip today, but I'm not sure which one. I have the Lip Bar liquid lipstick in the shade Hot Mama. And I have the SEPHORA Rouge Cream Lip Stain in the shade 01. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. Okay guys, this is the final look with the Lancome Teint Idole foundation. Remember, this was a side 520W and 500W. So which side do you think suits me best? Pretty sure you can't tell the difference. Okay, let's go to the website of Lancome and read about the claims of the foundation. So the first claim is that it's a 24-hour full coverage foundation. I don't know about that claim. A lot of foundation brands claim that their foundations wear for a certain period of time, but it's obvious you have to blot, or reapply powder or something to make the foundation stay longer. I don't know if it's going to last longer. I'm probably going to do a wear test for a few hours to see how it wears. The foundation offers a flawless natural matte finish, which is very true. On application, it didn't feel like I had anything on my skin. The consistency of the foundation is very light. You can compare it to my pure 4-in-1 Love Yourself foundation, that same consistency. I didn't have any matte feeling on application. It felt very natural. I didn't feel anything, any discomfort on the skin or any tightness. So the foundation comes in 50 shades, which is really, really awesome for that brand. It says the foundation seamlessly covers imperfections, which is true. Now about my hyperpigmentations. I don't think it did a good job covering it. I don't expect it to cover it perfectly, but it was still patchy here and there, and even after applying setting powder and everything, I could still see some of my hyperpigmentation peeking through. It says the foundation is all free, so this would be very, very good for those people who have oily skin. It says the color stays fresh all day without oxidizing or fading. I thought I saw a little bit of oxidizing. I thought it oxidized just a little bit. I really like the finish of the product. I like that it was able to give me a full coverage look with just one pump. That was really, really cool for me. I didn't have to keep going in. So for this foundation, I don't think you need a lot to achieve your desired coverage. One pump is just enough for me. Now I cannot speak for people who have more serious issues, like acne, sensitive skin, and all the rest of them. Now I didn't check if it had a smell. Oh, it does. It has a perfumey smell. So for those of you who do not like fragrance or foundations with the smell, it's not overpowering. It's noticeable though. I can't say it's faint, but it's noticeable. I do not care for fragrance, or it doesn't bother me whether a product has a smell or not, and I'm lucky for that, because some people get very irritated by smell or any type of fragrance in a complexion product. So I don't know. I just wanted you guys out there to know. So now this does not offer a light coverage, so it is straight up full for me. Like I would say medium to full coverage, but for me, as in for some people who have more severe facial issues that need a lot of coverage, it might be, I could say, okay, medium to full. But for someone like me, it's like you saw, it was just a full coverage, spot on. So the time now is 1:38 p.m. I'm gonna try to do a wear test to see if my oils are gonna peek through. And I don't know for how long, but I'm going to come back and show you guys what I look like and what I think of the product. Okay guys, welcome back. The time now is 5:55 p.m. So I've had this foundation for over 4 hours, and this is how much oils have seeped through my pores. Like I said earlier, I always have oils show up around my T-zone, and as you can see, I have oils showing up on the side of my nose, and just in between my eyebrows, which is expected for most foundations. So I think all you have to do is blot or apply some setting powder and you should be good. Will I recommend this product? Absolutely. I like the coverage and I like the finish of the foundation. A natural velvety matte finish is always what I usually look for in a foundation, so this is right up my alley. And remember, this is the side I applied the 500W and I applied the 520W on this side. I think the 500W matches the side of my neck perfectly in my chest, but this one matches the hyperpigmented area on my neck, which is not so much a bad thing because then it means I'll be able to wear both shades effortlessly. But what do you guys think? I'd like to hear your thoughts, so don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section below. And that's it for me for today. Let me know in the comment section if you plan on purchasing the foundation or you already have it. Thank you guys once again. Until my next video, have a blessed night.